Okay, Nilesh, so let's say we've got a lot of Yealink equipment across our estate, whether it's a school or a college or NHS or in any building for that matter, and you want to set them up, you want to run the firmware updates and make sure if they're not working, you might need to reboot them or diagnose them. Is there a platform that we can use for managing all of these devices no matter where they are?
Yeah, so we have our own management platform which sits on Azure. We've got servers in France for Europe.
And what's it called?
The Yealink Management Cloud Platform.
Yealink Management Cloud Platform. Is that what we're looking at here?
Yes, you can have all your devices in here, your video conferencing kit, your phones, as well as your headsets.
Yeah.
And you can monitor them here, but then you can group them as you wanted to. So you have rooms or floor plan. You can have a floor plan where you can decide what you want to add where.
Yeah. So for a university, you can have different campuses, and you can have all the Yealink devices in that campus and manage those devices, whether they're phones, meeting bars,
screens,
anything.
So you can see at a glance here that this device is offline, this device is offline, the rest of the devices are online, this again is offline, but then you can click on any one of them. So this is a much more modular solution, right? So you have your speakers, microphones and cameras. So if you just click peripheral view here, at a glance you can see all that is green is online. If there's anything that's red, then that's offline, and you can have a look at it. Also you can have a list view to see the firmware version of each device.
So you can
basic
functionality, diagnose it, run a firmware update on it, restart it, provision it to something else.
Yeah. So all your basic functionalities is free for you to use. Firmware updates, alarms, notifications if a device is online, offline, if it's signed on, not signed on. All of these devices, all of these functionalities, the essential functionalities is free for you to use. But then you have some pro level functionalities like a remote control.
Yep.
So you do not see what's going on in the meeting per se. You just get a remote of the touch panel.
Yep.
So you can say, you have the remote of the touch panel, so there's a person on the meeting who's not tech savvy, who isn't equipped enough to do settings.
There's a problem with it.
You could just take remote of the device and do changes for them. So you can see that those changes are being reflected here.
Yeah, I see that.
And they do get a notification that the device is being controlled remotely, so they are not left in the blank on what's going on.
So if you've got a device that someone's having trouble with in a room and they're right across campus, rather than running across campus to go and fix it, you can actually fix it remotely, diagnose it remotely, see what's going on remotely.
Yeah. And then again, you can set up notifications. So you don't want, say a device is rebooting, then then you might have 10, 15 devices. All of them you're getting notifications. So then you're bombarded with a lot of notifications, and then the end user starts ignoring some of them. So you can have those granular controls where, say, if a device is offline for more than 5 minutes, only then you get a notification. So you know that the device is actually offline rather than it being rebooted. You can also have granular controls. Just if the camera is offline for more than 10 minutes, you get a notification. If a speaker or microphone is offline, you get notification. All of this is granular controls available to you. And again, you have multiple users. Say you're a university or NHS, you have multiple users. You can have a super admin who has all the features, but then you can have sub-users for whom some of the features are locked out.
That's really, really cool. Yeah, we're using the device management platform right now to look at all the phones across our estate, and that's for every customer that takes the Yealink phone system from us. All their phones are managed centrally using this platform. I wasn't aware you could also use it for managing and monitoring the smart bars and the media boards and the microphone arrays that we've been looking at today, but that's really, really interesting. Thank you.